Yo. Oh. It's the season. Merry Christmas. Oh man. Hi guys. Sean. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, I had a very good Christmas. How was your Christmas, mate? I know you was working during your Christmas. I was off yesterday, back in today. I've got to earn some money and I ain't got any holiday left, so having to be back at work this week and next week. Hopefully everyone behaved themselves yesterday during your shift. No one wants to be dealing with any nonsense on Christmas Day. Anyone else that's in the live chat box is there if you want to ask questions or got anything you want me to talk about. I'm just going to hang around for a little while. I was just on shift and I thought I'll just go live for a bit, see if anyone just dropped in and wanted to have a chat. Wilco, happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day to you as well. Hopefully you're doing something more exciting than maybe I am today. Maybe going to watch the football or going to the pub to watch football, etc. Hopefully it's better than what I'm doing. Sean, living the dream at the marina like always. A couple of idiots fighting, but all in all an easy day. What would Christmas be without a good old Christmas fight? Lelit, hi, how you doing? Wilco, 22 people for dinner yesterday. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Me and the wife and the dogs went over to my mum and dad's. My mum and dad's sister, there yesterday. So there was 5 of us for dinner. My sister and wife cooked the food. Really nice, but that was more than enough. People for me. I can't deal with too many. I can't deal with too many people surrounding me. I think that's why this job suits me so well. Is that you're never surrounded by a lot of people. Most of the time, it's just me and the dog, and that's not my perfect number. I'll add the wife into that, but I would say 5 or 6 is probably my limit to people that I want to be dealing with. Thumbs up. Wilco was far too manic. Yeah, that's too many people. Like I went out for football drinks down the pub, and there was about 12-15 of us, and that was enough people for me to have to talk to and socialise. Like I say, 5 to 6 people is kind of my ideal number. Any more than that, I feel a bit stressed with too much going on. But yesterday was a perfect number of 5. Me, wife, mum, dad, sister, 2 dogs. The dogs half behaved themselves. They tried to nick food. They ended up getting, they more or less got a Christmas dinner each yesterday after it. I don't really feed my dogs too much in the morning on Christmas because, or especially, or even like Boxing Day, because I know that they're going to get so much food throughout the day that I barely feed them in the mornings because they're just going to be eating all day. Did anyone get anything exciting for Christmas? I've got a Philadelphia Eagles shirt. Got some hats and some gloves from the in-laws. Got some hats and some gloves from the in-laws because the missus always says that I'm out, obviously working in the cold, etc. So I got some hats and some gloves. Always come in handy for dog handling, etc. What else did I get? My missus brought me some thermal socks, but that was before Christmas Day, so I don't know. It doesn't really classify as a Christmas present, but I've got some thermal socks. The Philadelphia Eagles shirt is something that I really wanted. Got that. What else did I get? I've got a spaceman light. Has anyone seen them spaceman light that you can get off Amazon? You can point them up and it's like green dots for like stars and that, and then it has like a galaxy kind of thing. I've got one of them. I actually wanted to get it for the van because the strip lighting that I've got around the side of my vans, people that, if you were in my lives last year or whatever, you would have seen I had strip lighting around the sides, but I think because of the condensation and working in night shifts and that, half of the strip lighting stopped working, so I wanted to get like a light, and I said about getting the spaceman because I can put the spaceman on top of the cage and it can light up. And then I was shopping and Duracell do this light, and so I've basically got this as a light for work now in the van, but I've got someone bought me the spaceman light, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Some hot chocolate, some Jaffa cakes. Yeah, pretty much that was pretty much my my Christmas. The dogs got loads of balls and toys and all that. They managed to rip them up. A rage room experience. I feel like I need a rage room experience every now and then, to be fair. McLaren F1 hoodie and some Guinness. Can't go wrong with a hoodie. Oh, my sister was getting me a Philadelphia Eagles hoodie that hadn't turned up. Fanatics had sent it, but I think one of the Every drivers had misplaced the parcel, so she's had to order it again and then try and get a refund off the first one. I did think to myself yesterday, Christmas is a good time to be delivering for Every because no one expects it to turn up anyway. So if you do misplace a delivery, and most companies now, they just write off, especially Amazon, they just write it off. You could have your own little thing. The mystery video. Hello mate, did you have a good day? I did have a good day, to be fair. It was quite chilled out, as much as it can be. It was quite chilled out, etc. I woke up about 8:30, but I had to kind of not cut it short. We left my mum and dad's about 9:30 last night because I had to get home because I had a 5 o'clock alarm to come to work this morning. So in an ideal world, would I have been able to stay a bit longer and enjoy the whole day up until midnight? Possibly, but I had work this morning. I had 5 o'clock alarm, so we had to leave about 9:30. We watched what Christmas film did we watch yesterday? We watched that Red One. Is that the new one with The Rock in it? Absolute garbage. I saw some people talking about it online, and they were saying that Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock, is the most overrated actor. I think he does some good roles in that, but they were saying that this Red One absolutely flopped. And then I watched it last night because because it was an Amazon Prime movie that they brought out out in the cinema first, and it absolutely flopped in the cinema, and then they brought it out onto Prime this week, and yeah, we watched that. It was absolute garbage. So anyone that likes Dwayne Johnson, then it might be a film for you, but I thought it was absolute garbage. That's that Red One or whatever it is. And Netflix had the NFL on yesterday. The Kansas City Chiefs played Steelers. Watched that, and then I watched Baltimore Ravens versus the Texans, the Houston Texans. I was actually watching that when I got to work here earlier because it's still up on Netflix, etc., including the Beyonce halftime show. I watched about half of the Beyonce halftime show. I thought that was garbage as well. What was your view on the Tyson Fury result? I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't watch boxing. I find it mind-numbingly boring. I think that the build up to the fights is normally a lot more exciting than the actual fight itself. But from what I've heard, Tyson Fury didn't deserve to lose, but it should have been a draw. I think it's just one of those. I find boxing all a bit of a pantomime, and when they do boxing matches, it's all about, oh, if such and such loses, then he's going to want a rematch. Like, it's never, oh, he just lost and that's the end of it. They move on to the next fight, or they're always like, oh, if Tyson Fury wins this one, then he needs to go up against Joshua, or all that sort of nonsense. And even like now, when they start talking about Tyson Fury, they're like, oh, he needs to fight Joshua. I always find it strange when boxers are past their prime or they're past their best that they then have the fight, if that makes any sense. Like, no one seems to want to do the fight when they're both in their prime. They want the other one not to be in their prime in order to do the fight. So I find it a bit of a pantomime. Yeah, you called a draw the two. Yeah, from what I heard, it should have been a draw. But to be honest with you, like I say, I think it's all kind of like a pantomime. It's all got a storyline to it that, oh, they're going to do this so that they could get a rematch, or they're going to do this so then he's going to have to go and fight him. But like I say, in terms of Fury and Joshua, like surely they should have had a fight when they was both in their prime, not when Fury's retired, then come back 8 times. Joshua has been knocked on his ass 2 or 3 times. Like, the fight has gone, but they will do it because they know it's going to pull in money and they're going to get paid for it. So it probably will happen, but both boxers would be far past their best by then. All overrated, old school. See, I find that with with football now. Like, the reason that I'm got massively into NFL is that I find football so boring to watch now, and like too strategic. Like, Pep Guardiola, really good manager, won lots of stuff and that, but in my opinion, absolutely ruined football in terms of it being a possession-based game, like knocking it around, controlling possession. All of these teams now try and do the same thing. They'll try and pass out from the back, always cock it up and cost themselves goals. And I think it's really, like, give me 90s football and early 2000s or mid 2000s or mid noughties football. I'll take that football all day long. I don't want to watch a team have 75% possession and lose 1-0. Like, absolutely pointless to me. But they'll do it. And the other thing is you get managers like Vincent Kompany and the Southampton manager that's just been sacked. They'll get a team promoted through the Championship. They'll be playing this expansive football, like passing it out from the back and doing really well in the Championship. Go to the Premiership, won't change what they do. Will get a team relegated, and then in Kompany's instance, gets the Bayern Munich job because of the way he plays football. There's no way the Southampton manager should have carried on playing that football if he wanted to keep Southampton in the Premier League. But he's thinking, if I do this, I might get someone like an Everton, or I might get someone that's in the Premier League, or Wolves, someone like that, or Crystal Palace, who's going to give me a job based on the football that I play, rather than just keeping a team in the league. Can't figure out the rules of NFL, if honest. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't understand, but I kind of like not knowing all the rules of NFL, if that makes any sense as well. Like, I enjoy being able to watch a game, having an opinion, but not knowing everything. I feel like because I've watched proper football all of my life, etc., I feel like I know too much or I know certain things. Like in terms of NFL, I'm just like a newbie, so I enjoy listening to punditry because I don't know if they're talking nonsense or whatever. And I've now got a base knowledge that I know enough that I can watch a game and understand what's happening, what needs to happen, how the game's sort of panning out, rather than sitting there thinking to myself, this is so boring, like I do with football now. Like, I'm a Man United fan, and it's not because since Sir Alex Ferguson left and we started doing crap, because I can handle us being crap. I can handle us being where we are at the moment if we was giving it a go. But when you sell your goalkeeper who's just won the Golden Glove, when you sell him and then you buy a goalkeeper who's an absolute catastrophe before you brought him, and then complain that you're conceding loads of goals, I can't get my head around that. So I just don't enjoy watching football anymore. But as it's Boxing Day and all the games are on Amazon Prime, will I be watching football at 12:30, 3 o'clock, 5:30 and 8 o'clock tonight? Yes, I will. And Man United at a 5:30 kickoff. Can't remember who we're going to lose to today. Wolves? We're going to lose to Wolves today, so... What's everyone doing today? Anyone got anything planned? Actually, traffic. I was absolutely bliss coming to work this morning. There's hardly anyone on the road. I'd obviously leave early in the morning. Absolutely no one on the road. It was absolutely bliss. I cannot be dealing with traffic. Hopefully that'll stay like that this week. What job have I got on today? I am just securing my normal site. The workers are on their Christmas break. So yeah, I'm just here, me and the dog are just here securing the site, making sure no one jumps on, making sure no one tries to half-inch anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to be here for the next sort of 7 to 8 hours, 7 hours. So, but I thought I'd jump on and do a live today because I haven't got a video coming this Saturday because I've taken a bit of time off of doing the YouTube recording and editing stuff in order to do Christmas and family time, etc. So I thought I'd come on and do a live today, and if it's any good, then I'll might put that up for Saturday for anyone that wants to watch a thing on Saturday. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing, just sitting here securing site. Strangely, I don't have anything festive for lunch. You think I would do, but I've got a pate baguette for my lunch today. Michael Horner, just got my GSD puppy, looking to become a dog handler after watching your videos. That's brilliant to hear. Glad to hear that my videos are still reaching new people and inspiring new people to do the job, etc. So yeah, that's really good news. Like I say, I think recently I've been wondering whether I should give up doing it, but I think it's outside influences that are making me think that, rather than the people not watching videos, etc. I think I've got so much going on that's making me think that. But I'm going to continue doing the videos next year, and hopefully get more people watching my videos, etc. I'm trying to figure out a way of doing new types of videos. I've done like a few years of very informative videos that hopefully have helped people like Michael learn how to become a dog handler, know what they need to do, etc. Then I spent last year just doing like some general sort of YouTube videos, etc. But I'm trying to think of my next thing for next year. I've got some ideas of maybe some videos that I want to do next year, but I think I'm going to try and change it up. So every year, to keep myself inspired, to keep myself going, etc. I think what I'm going to do is going to have a year of doing different types of videos and going to be different things. So I'm going to have a look and see what it is. But I started recording my video that will be the first one of 2025. I'm recording that today. That's just me going through my shift today with the dog, etc., being on Boxing Day, etc. Turkey sandwich for lunch then. Yeah, I left most of the food at my mum and dad's house, to be honest. We had lots of pigs in blankets, and we didn't have turkey. What did we have? We had duck and pork. We had duck and pork for our Christmas dinner yesterday, but I left most of it at my mum and dad's house, to be honest, because we still had the salmon from Christmas Eve in the fridge, and I was like, we don't need to take home. We don't need to have salmon, pork, duck, pigs in blankets, and all that all in my fridge, because our fridge currently isn't big enough for all of that. Oh man. Oh. It's been a tiring morning this morning. I'm very strategic. No, not strategic. I'm very military with when I'm at work. When it comes to sort of Monday to Friday, it's like I've got a 5 a.m. alarm. I go to work, do whatever I do, then I come home and I've got my set times that I've got to have dinner by this time, start sorting my bag up by this time, I've got to be in bed by this time. And then of course yesterday in the middle of the week, I've completely thrown that out of the window because I didn't get up until 8, and then obviously was doing all different things. Now I didn't get home until like 10 o'clock last night, and I don't think I got to bed till like 11:30, which is normally 10 o'clock. It's normally what time I'm in bed for a 5 o'clock alarm, so I feel a little bit disjointed. But I did say to the missus, this is, as long as you've not got too much to do, this is my favourite kind of work pattern. And it's a work pattern that I had when I was doing 15-hour shifts in one of my other sites. Is that you work 2 days, have a break, and then work 2 more days. But I used to do it with night shifts. I used to work Sunday night, Monday night, then I'd have Tuesday night off for football training, and then I'd work Wednesday night, Thursday night, and that was quite nice to have a break in the middle. And if I didn't have to do anything on Wednesday, working Monday, Tuesday, have a day off Wednesday, work Thursday, Friday would be really nice. But you're never going to get 15-hour day jobs, because most of the time you're only covering when sites are closed, which obviously during the day for them sort of 8 hours, people are here, so you normally don't get that. And if obviously you're doing a 24-hour site, then they're going to split the site 12-hour shifts. We'll go. Mrs. cooked 3 legs of lamb and turkey, gammon and 2 beef. The gal was busy. Was that throw some money at her to enjoy day at the sales? Well, have you got 22 people round? It was 22 people, wasn't it? Where was it? I can't remember where you put it now. Yeah, 20. If you've got 22 people round, you're going to need that amount of. Did we have gammon? We might have had gammon. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, you're going to need that much meat and that if you're doing that. I think my missus is meeting up with my sister today and taking the cocker for a walk around the park. I think that's what my missus is doing today, whilst I sit here. Feels eerily quiet. I'm not used to this place being so eerily quiet, especially the surrounding units and that. I'm not used to them being so quiet when I'm working, etc. Because I normally work Monday to Friday. There's always people potting around. There's always vehicles driving around. It feels very weird not having any noises or seeing any people walking around. I don't see many people on the footpath walking around. Have a good shift, mate. Happy New Year to you and your family. Yep, have a good New Year, mate. Thank you for dropping in, and thank you for dropping in on the live, saying hello. have a good new year, and yeah, my first video will be out on the first weekend of 2025. My head's gone. The mystery video, can you subscribe to me? I'll have a look at your videos once I stop this live. I'll have a look at your videos and see what you've got going on. The missus is texting me. This can't be good news. Oh, there's 3. You have 6 new WhatsApp notifications, all from the wife. Is that going to be good news, or is that going to be bad news? I'm not sure if that's if I want to end this live to see that. Bad news. I don't think it's good news to get 6 notifications from the wife at midday. That doesn't sound like it's going to be good news, does it? Maybe she heard me talk. Oh God, they're coming again. There's another 2. Oh no. Maybe she heard me talking. Maybe she's watching the live and heard me talking about her going and taking the dog for a walk around the park with my sister. Hopefully, if she's in this live, she'll just put something in the chat box to let me know that that's what it's about. What's the time now? 12:05. Almost time for some lunch. I'll give this another 5-10 minutes. If anyone's got any last questions or anything that they want to ask me, or anything they want me to talk about, I'll give it another 5-10 minutes. After that, I'll probably wrap this up. I'm going to have some lunch, get ready for the 12:30 kickoff. Can't remember who the 12:30 kickoff is today. Be someone interesting, no doubt. Does anyone else think it's strangely mild for this time of year? I said to the missus last night when I walked outside on Christmas Day, and it was really mild last night. I don't know if that means that we're going to have a really cold January, February, March, but it has been surprisingly mild this time of year. But I did also say that the fact that I'm working days and not nights probably makes a big difference, because it's obviously a lot warmer in the day. If I was working night shifts here with no heating and no plug socket, I would probably be thinking it's been a really cold December. So I don't know if it's the fact that I'm working days that I think it's cold, rather than anything else. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for dropping into the live and entertaining me for half an hour or so. Hopefully you enjoyed my live. Like I say, just dropping in just to say hello, say Merry Christmas, and hope you all have a good New Year. I might try and do another live. Can I do another live next week? I probably could. I'm working the start of next week, so I might do another live. I might do one. Yeah, let's do one New Year's Eve. I'll be working New Year's Eve. So if you subscribe to me and maybe click the notification bell when I go live on New Year's Eve, maybe you'll get a notification to say that I'm live, and you can drop in and come and say hello. So yeah, let's make that a date. I'll do a live on New Year's Eve, probably around lunchtime, let's say. So yeah, I'll see you then. So guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below for loads more videos. And as for now, I'll see you again next time, which will be New Year's Eve. Cheers for watching. See you later. Bye. How do I turn this off? Oh God, I can't turn it off. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah. Bye guys, see you later.